YouTube, what is up? What is good with you guys? It's the Boul Nate. Shout out to Boul Nation. Hope y'all feeling good, man. And I'm in a good mood. I'm energetic. I'm drinking on the Celsius, man. Hopefully they can sponsor me one day. But I'm feeling a double upload today, so we're gonna double upload today. We're gonna drop another episode of What Would Nate Do? So honestly, if you didn't watch the video earlier this morning, you're new to the channel, like it, subscribe. We're dropping content crazy nowadays. But yeah, What Would Nate Do is pretty much a series on the channel where you, the viewer, you, the subscriber, we can either comment down below, or you can follow me on social media and send me things on social media, like topics or questions you want my advice on. So, some concept, good, got it, okay. So, question from my homie says, the car buying process. So, let me adjust this a little bit, get a little wider angle. But yeah, like the car buying process. So, I like the topic because obviously I recently just bought a car. You can see that video. Yeah, check it out. But yeah, like the car buying process is kind of interesting nowadays because pretty much the pandemic screwed up everything. So a lot of times you could go to a car dealership, regardless of a maker. Car maker could be Honda, Hyundai, Toyota, Ford, whatever. And you can just go there. You maybe test drive a couple cars. North like parking lot full of cars ready to be sold. But now you might go to a car dealership, but it might be only a couple cars ready to be sold because there's so much demand and low supply because of supply chain issues of getting cars made or car parts and things like that. So pretty much a lot of times when you really want to buy a car, you kind of got to do it the same day, because if you waste any kind of time, then you have a chance to miss that car. Like you could literally wait like a day or maybe a half a day. Maybe you like go in the morning and then like later on and like afternoon and night, like, oh yeah, you know what? I might try to get a car. Boom, it's gone. So, and like that's the reason why a lot of used cars have gone up in price too, because obviously the demand for new cars is so big that like some people are buying used cars. But honestly, for me, I originally was trying to get a used car because I'm like, sure, I get a used car, man, the 10, 20,000 miles, it'd be a little bit cheaper, yada yada. But I was looking at it recently, I'm like, the price of a used car, the price of a new car is pretty much the same thing. So I'm like, I might as well get the newer car that's gonna be fresh, shouldn't have any really maintenance for a good while. I might just get that. It's my pay me the extra $1,000, $2,000, even $3,000 more to get the new car with no miles on it, fresh, than pay $2,000 less, but car might have 15, 20,000 miles on them. But maybe I get some repairs going forward. So I'm like, all right, now we get a new car. So pretty much for me, what I did is that like I pretty much searched up like what's like cars are good but yeah affordable, because yes, I do work in the IT field, but man, I'm not making I ain't making that kind of bread yet. But I'm not making big bread, so I'm like, I need something that's comfortable with my budget. But at the same time that it's gonna be reliable, because I commute to work every day. I drive a lot regardless. So I need something that's reliable, that's good on gas. I think that looks good. Cause I gotta look good in the car. I gotta drive something that I'm like comfortable driving around other people's. No, that's just me, but. Yeah, so I looked up. I was like, shoot, like the car I kept seeing was like Honda Civic. That was like one. Mazda I saw. I think it's like Nissan Versa. I think it was a good couple of cars, but like I kept seeing the same car all over. So all right, let me do research. So I kind of research these cars to look at like specs, or like look at like gas, like miles per gallon. Features inside the cars, I was looking like touchscreen side, looking like USB ports. I was looking at lane departure, all those like safety features on there. So then I look at the interior, because the interior of my Hyundai Elantra was cloth, so it would get like dirty quickly. Like any kind of like liquid would stain it. So, and then I like let me test out the Honda Civic because that's what I want to see the most. And so I went to the Honda dealership. I test drove it. So I'm like, I drove like that. Okay, it drove pretty nice. You know, handles well, going gas. It was a Honda Civic Sport too. So I'm like, got a sport mode. I wanted to, you know, get a little frisky on the road. And then I'm like, okay, it ain't bad. But like, I originally just went there just to test drive it, and I was gonna dip. But then I said, guys there like, yeah, you know, make a deal. I'm like, all right, well, sweet. They're trying to make a deal. We can make a deal. So normally the Cardinals send to kind of stay there, kind of like stay at the dealership. But I'm like, you know what? They trying to make a deal. I'm actually in with the market looking for a car. Like I said, I was originally looking for just to test drive it and then dip. But I'm like, I am in the market for a car, so I'm like, I want to hear what they got to say, you know. So we kind of did a little back and forth. His numbers, and that's a little too much. Okay, let me see what we can do. And it's a little too much. Let's see what we can do. So we kind of back and forth, and then finally got a deal. Kind of a little bit of compromise, like something lower than I wanted, but wasn't really as low as I wanted. But it's like, okay, you know, that's acceptable. I could do that. So got it down. I actually traded in my Elantra. Got some decent value for it. So I was surprised because my Elantra had like over 100,000 miles on it. It was beat up. I was reckless with it, but yeah, I got some track for that. So, and then that kind of how I am. But all I gotta say is definitely do your research on it, and definitely be prepared to pay a little bit more money, because obviously cars prices are way more than they are before. And also, I recommend that you probably should go for the newer models instead of like a used. Because pretty much for what I've seen is that like the prices are pretty much similar. So instead of trying to get like a 2019 model that's like had like 15,000 20,000 miles on it, for maybe a couple $1,000 more, you get a 2022 2023 version, which is gonna be new, no miles, right off the lot. So that's pretty much my recommendation. But yeah, the car buying process is definitely interesting. I say definitely be cautious on it. And then also I'll say this too. If you can, try to do like a lot of stuff online. So like try to do like a lot of like, I guess, the credit stuff and things like that online, because it would save so much time in the dealership. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was in the dealership for hours, just for the most part just waiting. Because obviously like they would like the salesperson, like the I guess like financial person would go back and run numbers or check numbers or talk to whoever. So I was kind of like there just on my phone like this all like this the whole time. So yeah, just we do research, take time, and then like I said, just for more convenience, just do this online, save a lot of time. And yeah, that's all I got for my advice. You know, I said I kind of did a little bit of story time there too, but that's my advice. That's my experience. So I want y'all to do better than me in my experience. I want y'all to get the best car there I want for the best bang for your buck. But at the same time, something that's reliable, that's good on gas. Especially good on gas, because gas is expensive now. But if you're good on gas, reliable, doesn't really have any like, you know, part issues, anything like that. So hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, comment, like, and I'll catch you next time.